To your left, Mike DiNapoli, Michael Hamilton, Coach Daly. Coach Daly, your opening comment on tonight's game.
Certainly thrilled to having been down in this room with a smile in a while. And to be perfectly honest with you, I walked up to the coaches after the game, and it's hard. We got to be excited when you win a Division I lacrosse game. You got to be excited because it don't happen very often. And it's been a really hard season. It really has, with some of the tough losses, and to get guys to come out and to be motivated as a group. It becomes a difficult task for my staff, and certainly to have these guys next to me. It is a little ironic that these two are sitting next to me because they're in charge of the offensive end and the defensive end of getting guys to practice and to practice hard and to bring some motivational tools to practice. And so I am thankful that you picked these two guys to come down. Dartmouth, they don't quit. They don't give up. Andy Towers, Coach T, good friend of mine. Again, there's some things on the stat sheet that are already staring at me that I'm not thrilled about. 6 turnovers in the fourth period. When you lose games in the fourth quarter and you have still turnovers in the fourth quarter, you can't have it. Certainly the clearing stat is a little bit nicer than last week's. I'm proud of the man down itself. And John Antonotti's really come out like a warrior after spraining his knee in the last game. So 0-0, and now we got a monster game coming up Saturday, our last home game.
Seth, you guys were up 4 goals again going into the fourth quarter. What was the difference in the fourth quarter with this one?
Yeah, I mean, this one we finished with a 4-goal lead. I think we touched the stove. We've been burnt so many times. I don't know. I mean, they know about it. We've talked about it. I don't think that we mentioned anything in the huddles in the fourth quarter, but our goal today was to win each quarter, and we didn't do that. We won the first 2, and we tied the second 2, but we had to break it down so that we can continue to compete and win these 15-minute games. And if we can do that, then we'll be okay. But you have to win all 4. You got it, because we've been, we've won 2, we've won 3, we've lost games, and it doesn't work out that way.
Coach, just talking about the play of John Antonotти, you said, sprained knee, coming back, finding a groove in the second half to get you guys possession.
John is a warrior. For those guys that know him, almost a warrior to a fault. If that's, he is so, will do anything for the team. During the Towson game, the trainer actually had to hide his helmet because he wanted to get back in the game so bad. And if you know our trainer, he's 6'8", right? And John wanted to fight him right on the sidelines to get his helmet back on. And we actually went back in and won a face-off for us at the end of the Towson game. And he gets an MRI Monday morning, and he just says, I'm good, test me right now. He gets tested on Monday, he gets tested on Tuesday, and, this morning, and he comes back and he plays, and he does a good job. Zach Wort took a couple for us tonight as well. He did a good job.
Was that goal that he scored in the fourth, was that just kind of, how much did that help just to ease some of the pressure, maybe loosen you guys up?
The last goal?
Yeah, the last goal.
Who got the last goal?
That was John, right?
I don't know. Was it Ed? No.
No. Am I right?
John's not allowed to shoot.
I think it was Mike.
Mike DiNapoli? Did you get the last one?
I guess.
Did you play tonight?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay,
whoever scored the last goal.
Yeah. I mean, certainly to go from 3 to 4, that was the one thing that we haven't had in the Drexel game and in the Towson game. We haven't had that play. And to be honest with you, we're a few plays away from having a different record. So, but we needed that play. And Michael DiNapoli, if he did get the last one, then that's a home run. DiNap had 4 tonight. Lance had 3. And I'll be honest with you, I thought they kind of had a bunch more. I thought we had a lot of opportunities. 39 shots with 25 in first half.
Mike, talk about the performance you had today. In the past few games, you've been really finding a groove. 3 goals against Towson as well.
Yeah, it just helps when the middies and tackmen beat their man to the cage and get you out slide and then move the ball. And it's easier for me to get open inside and have them feed me.
Fellas, was it tough to go to practice on Monday, I guess Monday was practice. As Coach was saying, was it tough to get motivated?
No, it wasn't tough. After losing a game like that, you kind of want to get back on the field and kind of forget about it and work harder and get ready for the next game.
Yeah, we were glad we actually had this Tuesday game because it gave us an opportunity before we played another CAA game to kind of prove to ourselves that we still, and a team, we come together as a team, and gave us one more chance before we play another CAA game, which we really need because every game counts in CAA now. So this game kind of gave us a little bit of a confidence boost as a whole team to come be able to play like this.
How much of a motivational boost is it for you guys to get the win?
It feels good. I mean, losing in overtime is never fun. So it's always harder when you lose in overtime because you were so close. And the way we lost last game, we never want to do it again. So yesterday's practice, we knew that coming at it. So we worked a little harder. And today we knew we had to bear down every quarter. We had to win every single battle, from ground balls to like shots to goals and everything. Every quarter we had to win and not let up at all in any quarter.
Do you guys feel like your backs are kind of against the wall here with only a few games remaining to get into that conference tournament?
Yeah, definitely. We have 2 losses in conference play to Drexel and Towson, who were both contenders in the conference. So having to win out is pretty tough. You got to backs are against the wall.
Coach Mike, if you want to answer this, Campbell, their goalie, was very, very aggressive out there. What was the game plan trying to get some past him?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a really unorthodox goalie. He's terrific. He's the heartbeat of their team defensively, and we've watched a lot of film on him. He's part of the slide package. I mean, we've seen him slide out of the goal. We actually scored Michael, I don't know if it was that, probably the last goal. You know, he actually was trying to make something happen and slid to an attackman, and then I think Begley threw it across to you, and Michael dumped it into an empty net goal. You know, you live and die with those things, but the kid is an unbelievable competitor. I've seen him pick off passes. He clears the ball. He's a terrific athlete, and you know, they're in a lot of games because of his play. There was a lot of shots that we missed today because he's almost plays like an NHL goalie. His heels are on the crease line, so I mean, he's 4 feet away from the goal, and he takes up a lot of angle because he's a little small in stature. He ends up taking away a lot of angle because he moves out so far, and if you know, it kind of limits your space to get it past him. So it's just different. Not many other goalies are playing like that. So.
What do you think of Bradish in his first game back with a lot of playing time today?
Yeah, I thought he did a good job. You know, he had 1-on-1. I don't recall, you know, I know he dodged into the middle a little bit, and that's a little bit of his game. The problem is he doesn't leave himself any outlets at that point in time, and I thought maybe he turned the ball over once or twice. They may not be listed as turnovers. In my book, we'll watch the film tonight, and we'll get to the bottom of it. You know, I would love for Ian to be an All-American. I would, you know, but he's got to work his way back into it slowly. And you know, we had a tough night with Soroketi. He was a little banged up, and we actually pulled him at the end, and then he went into play man up. But you know that he wasn't himself tonight. Good.
Thank you.
Thanks.